Hi everybody, this is Jennifer with NorthwestStamper.com, and I thought today we could talk about the Stamp-a-ma-jig. Now this is a tool that whenever I bring it up with customers or people that are at my classes, a lot of times they say Stamp-a-ma-what? And even looking at its name in the catalog, it doesn't always help. So Stamp-a-ma-jig, and what this is, as you can see, is it's a stamp positioner. Now this lets you take your images, so for example in this stamp set we have a solid image with an outline image that layers on top. This Stamp-a-ma-jig is going to be what you use to make sure that those images are lined up exactly on top of each other. So when you get your box and you pull it out, you're going to see this imaging sheet here, and you're going to see a positioner. And this still isn't totally self-explanatory, so that's why we're going to go through and walk step by step with it today. So your imaging sheet has two sides. It has a textured side and it has a smooth side. The textured side is really meant for pigment inks, so those heavier, the craft inks that we used to carry, or any of your other sort of gloopier inks. They really stick to the texture better. The smooth side works really well for your dye-based inks, so all of the classic inks that we have, or any of the other inks that you have out there. So to get started, what you want to do is you take your imaging sheet and you're going to line it up in the corner, and it doesn't matter which side, just whichever hand you're doing, whatever is more comfortable. You just want to line them up so that it's in that corner. So set it down, line it up, and then you're going to go ahead and take the stamp that you want to use. So for today's card, I'm using the Reason to Smile stamp set. This is a special promotion stamp set that's being offered for July that you can get all of these cute images, and these are flowers that are super cute. You can get this whole thing for $5. You have to place a $50 order, but once you do, you can pick this up for $5, and that is a killer deal. So, what you're going to do, you've inked up your stamp, and the most important thing I'll say is remember which way you hold your stamp. So, for me, I'm remembering my grooves are going up and down, so they're following the length of this. And then my sticker is a little off-center when I place it, so I'm just going to have the part that's closest to the edge up top. So, this will be helpful later. So, you have your positioner up in the corner. Put your block so that it's going to slide the same way. You're going to put it right up in there. So line those up, line this up, just slide straight down. And that gives you your image. So as long as you remember which way you held it, then you're good to go. Because what you'll do now is you'll take your cardstock. So this just gave you the positioning. So now the sheet knows that wherever you have this, wherever your stamp is, it's going to come out exactly in that spot. So you can place it on your cardstock. So this is going to be a little 3x3 card, but to give myself more place for this positioner to sit on, I'm going to open it up. So you find where looks nice to you. So I'm going to just sort of slide it up close to the top and kind of close to one side, because I'm going to put a sentiment on here. Just slide it up, and then you're going to slide your black positioner back so that it's on the plastic sheet. Peel this off, so now you know that wherever this is, your stamp is going to be exactly where you want it. So you ink it up, and we're going to do the same thing. Make sure you're holding it exactly the same way. Slide down, and you have your image exactly where you wanted it. Now, we didn't probably have to do that with your background color, but I just decided I wanted to be very precise today. So next what you can do is we're going to take our outline image. We're going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to just take a different corner, so I left that there just in case I wanted to make multiple cards. I'm just going to rotate, put it aside for a second, set this here, ink it. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to look at it and kind of say, oh, it's a little bit slid up here. Put this in the corner and slide down so that I have, I'll put that there so I remember. So you can see I have my image. So what I can do now is take and start playing with this to figure out where it lines up, because it's a little hard to see. You can see if I just try to do it straight up and down like I did before, it doesn't necessarily line up. You can kind of, it's a little hard to see here, but you can see there's pieces that are not quite on. So I just sit here and play with it. This stamp set is especially one that's useful to have, the Stamp-a-ma-jig. So you can just sort of rotate it around until you figure out where, and you may have to rotate it a little bit. Give me a second. And that's probably right. There. Okay. Okay. So I've found where these all go. Oops. There. So once you've done that, this is why it's good to have the positioner. You want to set it down, and we're going to put this in the same corner that we had it before. So you see that I had to rotate my paper all the way around just so that it lined up right, but it doesn't matter, because this, I know that as soon as I put my stamp down, it's going to be exactly where this was. So peel this up, ink it up, and hold this in place. So this is holding down my cardstock so it doesn't move on me. Slide down and up. You have your overlapped image. And you can be, if you're sitting in your home and you're directly on top of it, you might get an even better image. And then we can do the same thing. This stamp set has a little inner piece. You can, again, if you just want to eyeball it because that looks really cute to eyeball it, you can. Or if you want to be very precise, we'll do the whole thing one more time. And this actually goes very, very quickly. If you're just doing this at home by yourself, this really doesn't take very much time. So just ink it up, make sure that's in place, slide, I'm going to set it there so I know which way it goes. Put this on here, decide how I like it. How about like that? So we'll just come in here, slide so that this is in the corner, pick it up, ink up my stamp, hold, and slide. And there you go. You have this cute little piece. Now once you have that, if you wanted to finish out the card, what I did is I took a piece of Whisper White paper and I just punched it with the scallop dotted ribbon. And then I took also a piece of our new composition specialty paper, which is it's the natural composition paper. It's kind of a sort of craft grainy paper that has this clear embossing on it. Very pretty. So all you have to do is I just took a little bit of snail here. Then we'll take my scallop dotted ribbon piece, adhere it. Actually, let's adhere it this way so my little flourishes go the way I want them to. And then I'll just add a little bit more adhesive to the edge because I'm just going to glue this down as a little decorative strip. And then I have a little extra cardstock, so I just take my scissors, go snip, and you have a cute little card. If you want to add a sentiment, you can do that too. I just grabbed "Thank you" from Teeny Tiny Wishes, ink it up, go stamp, and ta-da! You have a cute little thank you card. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. Otherwise, I will see you again soon. Thanks so much.